Hello everyone and welcome back to Trails in the Sky. In the last session we have arrived at long last at Gransol, the main city, the capital city of this country, and probably the final major location. I mean, I'm not ruling out the possibility of there being some secret additional thing, but seems like this is going to be the final major location of the game, so it is time for us to start our NPC round, which is apparently going to be a pretty big one. I'm not sure. We may be blocked from getting to some of the other areas before we do Bracer Guild and stuff, so we'll see how we go. Hello, step right up. What flavor can I get you? What you selling, mate? Coffee, ice cream. Heals and cures sleep, and then just regular heals. We haven't learned any of them. Although we do have one in the inventory of all of them, actually, so that's fine. If we don't hurry, we won't be able to get good seats. Hey, where's my ticket? Darn that Troy. Oh my god. It's Colonel Dick. He's reverted to child form. Step right up. We got crepes of all kinds. Don't be crept out by them. They won't bite, but you will. Incredible marketing. The gorgeous crap. 700 HP. We've already learned that one, and we have not learned this one, but it is in our inventory. This is the only one that is both not in our inventory and not learned, so let's yoink. Grab ourselves one of them. Okay, anything, anyone like leaning against the wall or anything that I can't see? No. What is this? I came all this way with my little honeypot and we can't even enter the castle. Rip. Aw, I wanted to see the inside of the castle. This looks bad. The register's completely and totally busted. That does sound bad. Is there anything I can do to help with that? Hi, is this your first time in Gransol? The city is split into 4 districts or blocks. Here in the South Block, you'll find the Bracer Guild as well as a variety of shops. The North Block has the Royal Hotel, the biggest in the country. Just beyond it, farther north, is the castle itself. The West Block has the Grand Cathedral, as well as the main offices of the Liberal News. All right, of course, we're going to get to see Niall again, aren't we? And probably Dorothy. And over in the East Block are all the embassies, the arenas, and all the general goods stores for the city. Nice. So, I was like a little bit sad that we didn't get to see Niall in the Fisherman's Guild. Interesting. We didn't get to see Niall in the last arc at all. Welcome, friends, to the Fisherman's Guild. Oh, wow. There's a guild for you guys? Indeed there is. There be giant fish in the waters around these parts. We call them guardians, and they wriggle and they dive all through the waters of Ribal. It is our job, nay, our sacred duty, to find these elusive Piscine. I guess Pisces, as in like the star sign, so Piscine. I haven't seen Piscine written before, but sure. Giants, and best them in a battle of lures, reels, and wits. LRW for short. So, you guys like fishing then? For me, fishing's alright, I guess. You all seem, dedicated to your hobby. We fulfill our existence by traveling the width and breadth of Libal and snatching marine life from every corner of it. We spread the joys of fishing, hold introductory seminars, and sell our handmade gear. We've even begun lobbying the Queen to create a fund to help protect our fishing locations. Wow, you guys clearly are really into this, like, scary into it. A true society for fishermen. You guys are actually pretty impressive. Would you like to join us? There is a small examination, but otherwise it's just a matter of adding your names to our roster in permanent ink. Thanks. And it really does sound fun, but we've kind of got things to do right now. Just things. A shame. You have the eyes of a master angler. Master anglers. I guess you could say I can see it in the angles of your retinas. If you have a change of heart, please come back anytime. We are always ready and eager for new recruits. Where's, I assume Fishing Bro must be around here. We've seen him. I don't know. I can't remember. I wasn't paying attention to if he was there in early cities. He probably was, but I remember him fuck, what's the name of the place with the lifting up bridge? We did Roland, then we did Bose, then we did... Fuck, I've completely forgotten. How have I forgotten that? Rouen! That's the one. How have I forgotten that name? That's when I first noticed him. He was off on the little jutting out bit, fishing off. And then he followed us to Zeiss, and he was at the fishing place. Elmo, was it? And yeah, I don't know. He was probably in the earlier ones as well. Oh, here he is. Speaking of, yes. Percy, that was it. Our president, Mr. Fisher, is a consummate professional, and the rest of us would kill for that last name. He's the one who founded our organization, right? His name is Mr. Fisher. To preserve our methods for future fishermen, we call him Fishing Baron. Good for you, buddy. I'm glad you found your people. Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Whoa, hey. What's wrong? I know you two. You're those bracers I met in the lake at the lake in Bose, right? I don't remember you, but sure. Oh, okay, yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, you were the one who told us about the Sky Bandits. So you do remember. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Now that I think about it, you did mention the Fisherman's Guild when we spoke with you before. This is our main headquarters. Come on in and take a load off. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the opulence of fish and brine. Okay, so that's the Bracer Guild, so that's main story, so we won't go there yet. This is Gransel's main avenue. I walk this road every day. Good for you, buddy. Let's make sure we're not missing stuff, which we currently look like we are. With the tournament in full swing like this, the East Block streets are packed. It's got to be about time for the preliminaries to start. Do we talk to you? Yes, that's the same guy. Okay, so a lot of people are like walking up and down. So it might be slightly easy to miss stuff. What ornaments are you selling, sir? You guys bracers? If so, then come on in and let Wingard Orbital Factory take care of all your ornament needs. We're professionals here. You can count on us. Okay, you're selling level 3s of like everything, huh? Makes sense. Speed plus fucking 30. Whew. That would be nice. That would be nice. We currently have speed plus 20 on both of our team. But speed plus 30 would be very nice. But we need a whole bunch of time materia for that. Materia? Hello, FF7. Time Sepith for that. So, yeah, it's not going to be too likely to happen, is it, really? Yeah. We have a cast 2. Are we using the cast 2 that we have? We have a cast 1 and a cast 2. I think you've got it on, right? Yeah, cast 2. It would be really nice for you to get a cast 2 as well. It's just, it's so hard to find a slot that's like good to take out. Because we have good spells on them at the moment. It is really rough to be like, oh, well, I'll just slot this in. And it's like, oh, well, good job. You just slotted in this thing you want, and now you've lost half your spells. Like, okay, well, maybe not then, huh? Anything hiding back here under the floor? No, it doesn't seem to be. Don't know if they ever would do that, like hide a chest in somewhere you literally can't see. Hey, it's more of the orbital vacuums. Welcome to the Wingard Orbital Factory. The 3rd floor is where we handle all repair and maintenance orders. It's like everything is so much bigger here. It's like a full-on, like, not only is this building larger, but also it's got 3 whole floors to it with different things happening on different floors and everything. It's got a Fisherman's Guild, which doesn't even exist. I'm going to go ahead and guess that, like, the Bracer Guild is going to be the biggest Bracer Guild and everything. It's very much selling that this is, you know, a much grander area, the capital. Right, let's see. How much is it going to cost to tool up here? Bracers, welcome to the shop. Please have a look around. What are you selling? Okay, 10 fucking grand, huh? 20 fucking grand. Jesus Christ. Bruv. Bruv. That's a lot. That is many grands. Okay, well, Man, it's not even that big an increase. It's only a 10 increase in strength. What about yours? Also only a 10 increase. Well, I guess we do buy it. It's interesting because there's no tower here. Every previous area, it's been like... I might have in previous areas. I don't think I did, but we always got weapon upgrades in the towers in the previous areas. So it's like I didn't have to buy these. I think I usually did anyway, and then just changed them when we got to the tower eventually. But this place doesn't have a tower, so I don't know if there's going to be weapon upgrades that we can just get for free. So, fuck it, I guess. Big 10k, man. Whew. And then the metal jacket is a decrease. The shield coat for 20 fucking grand is a 20 defense increase, but a 2 ADF down, or a... Oh my god, okay, it's like a, what, 25 increase? Even bigger for Joshua, and that's ADF up. Okay, so if we get this, we should give it to Joshua, because it's a larger increase on one and an increase at all on the other. These shoes are a decrease for you, and the same for Joshua. They're an increase for both of you. 5 up for Estelle, 10 up for Joshua. I mean, I guess it is what it is. I guess we just gotta fucking suck it up. We can sell stuff as well, of course. We can sell our old stuff once we put this on. So we might be able to get another. Shield coat, yes, 20 grand, boom. Okay, let's put them on and then sell some stuff and see what we've got. So we're going up to the battle staff. Wait, I don't have... Oh, right, because you've already got the Grail locket on, so you don't need a second thing, because all of the accessories in this game are just, like, prevent status, and that's, like, it. I've been told that apparently they get more interesting in future games. But there is literally no reason for a second accessory on her at the moment. As for you, you get those, and then you get that. Boom. Very nice. And there's nothing better. Let's just double check. Nothing better for you before we sell stuff. Yeah, okay. So now, if we shop sell, we can get rid of the spike rod. We can get rid of the Octavian stave. We can get rid of the Gurkha knives. The demi-handers. If they return, they're going to have to have returned with better stuff, right? It's safe to sell these, I would think. I would think. God damn it. I'm still not entirely used to how your mouse moves around the screen on its own in these menus. It's like, it's neat once you're used to it, but I'm just not fully used to it yet. Who had the brass knuckles? I don't even... Oh, was that Zin? That was Zin, wasn't it? Right, okay, well, we have 4 metal jackets, so we don't need the shield vest or the battle suit anymore. And we've got 2 of the things we're currently wearing, so we don't need 2 of the metal jackets anymore either. Because we're already wearing better versions, and then if we get 2 more party members to go up to 4, they could have those. Craft shoes, we have 3 of. That's 3 in addition to the ones we're wearing, right? The Alpha Strega are no longer any good. Double spikes are no longer any good. And the army boots are no longer any good. I guess we'll just keep the craft shoes. Cool, okay, so that takes us up to 66 grand. We are actually significantly higher cash than when we started today. So that's good. So we can get another shield coat then for Estelle. Perfect. And then we can get the composite shoes for both of you. And we still have 30 grand left over. Not too bad, I would say. Not too fucking shabby. $198 on the old defense. 194 for you. Lovely. So what, yeah, your 200 strength, 194 defense, and your 196 strength, 198 defense. So they're literally just trading 4 stats. You are 4 stats higher in strength, you are 4 stats higher in defense. Arts is also a 4 difference. Same ADF. Speed, Joshua's faster. Is that because you have an Orban that she doesn't? No, you both just have action 2. So your base speed is just slightly higher. Dexterity, you are massively higher, but that's because you do have a thing she doesn't for that, right? You have, yeah, you have Dex plus 15, hit 3, and you don't have any hit. So that explains that. Yeah. Because that do be a 15 difference. And then same agility, movement, Joshua has 1 more, and range, Estelle has 1 more, so that kind of counterbalances each other. Cool, okay. That is looking pretty good to me. Anything else to say? No. There we go. Well, we still have like 30 grand as well, so assuming that we get more characters, then we'll be able to get them shit as well if we need to. Sounds good. Welcome! I'm not very good at talking with customers. I generally let my wife handle that part of the job. Place your bets. Is there ever going to be a reason to come down into this room? Or is this always going to be just a strange room that has no purpose? What do we reckon? What do we reckon? Right, okay. So, that was that. There's also this. Is this just someone's house? This is just someone's house. Bro, you're moving fast. At least if she's out, she isn't nagging me while I do her cleaning. Okay, man. Okay, so we got that. I don't think we've gone in this. Have we gone in this one down here? Or was this the Fisherman's Guild? Oh, no, that was the Fisherman's Guild. That was the Orbital Factory. Yeah, so we haven't gone up to the shop up here, which is a pub. Okay, anything higher? No. Is it going to let us walk out? It does let us walk out. Oh boy. Okay, well, this might be a very big round then to start us off. Let's check out the pub first, though. The Sunnybell Inn. I can't believe the Royal Guardsmen are terrorists. Every one of them that comes in here is an upstanding young man. It's got to be some kind of mistake. Do I feel like I already have this. Do I already have the Bouilla base? I don't know. I feel like I recognize that name. I have the Bouilla base plus. Maybe not the original, unless I've already eaten it. Is it a recipe I can make? No, I can make the plus. I guess I haven't had the original. Well, sure. Somehow, the act of eating it fired off long-hidden neurons in the brain. That's funny. It doesn't usually say shit like that. Recipe not learned and inventory 0. Heals massively and cures all status. Well, that's extremely good. And that's just a big heal, which is also not learned. Honestly, this is so good, I might want to buy a bunch. Because that is just curing all abnormal status and a full heal, essentially, at the same time is, like, extremely good. The Royal Guard is under the magnifying glass right now, what with all those allegations of terrorist involvement. First the Sky Bandits in Bose, then the corrupt mayor of Rouen, now that business with the Orbital Blackout in Zeiss. It sure seems like a lot's been going down these days. Sure does, buddy. Sure does. We were pretty depressed when we heard the news about the Queen, but now the status quo seems to be returning, and all is right with the world. The two of us have been living here in Granzel since we were just little bawling babies. This is how the city should be. Just listen to me babble. You can still get me excited no matter how old you are. Okay. And then that's it. Okay, so we've got the north block, west block, east block, and it apparently is not blocking us off. So let's go north first, shall we? Towards the castle, which will be blocked off probably. I work in the castle, but the Duke suddenly ordered me to take some time off. Forced vacation. Doesn't make much sense to me that the government takes off while the Queen is ill. It's always the same old story. I'm going to make dinner today in place of my mum. She deserves a break. Ha ha ha! The martial arts competition is underway at last! An event of this scale should only be experienced as a family unit, no? My husband, well, he's crazy for big public events. During the martial arts competition and the Queen's birthday celebration, he's pretty much inconsolable. Anything I can interact with? Nah. Boo, 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 boo. The Hotel Roenbaum. We have a large number of guests who have come to see the tournament. There are also other participants in the tournament who are staying at this hotel. Just everything does feel more grander. Like this is a much bigger lobby area, and it's got 2 sets of stairs going up instead of 1 and everything. They've done a really good job. Like a lot of the previous places were quite uniform. Like they'd look fairly similar from place to place. A few design changes here and there, but they would look fairly similar. And then you get to Gransel, and it's just like this notable, very, very stark contrast of like how much bigger and wealthier it all feels. Done a very good job of giving that sense. Okay, so we've got this whole area down here. That's a place. Let's see. Is it going to let us go to the castle? There's notably way less people to talk to here, so that's something. Even with the tournament underway, there are a few. Bro is zooming. Even with the tournament underway, there are fewer tourists here than usual. Probably because the castle's under lockdown. I mean, people come for the tournament, but they stay for the castle. Oi, Zoomer. Get back here. So, next package. Man, this city is freaking huge. I hate being a delivery boy here. Anyone down here? No. Okay, let's see if we can get up here. Yes, we can go for now. Gransel Castle. I can't spin the camera. Why? Why can't I spin the camera here? This doesn't feel like the best angle for this place. Just a moment, please. I'm sorry, but entry to the castle is strictly prohibited. Sorry, but the castle is off limits right now. Shit. Even when he is home, all he ever talks about are his hobbies. What kind of relationship is it when the two of us hardly ever see one another, and only ever engage in small talk when we do? I'd normally be at work in the castle, but the Duke suddenly thrust a mandatory vacation on me all of a sudden. Well, I don't have anything better to do, so I've just been fishing. Do we know who the Duke is? Have we heard or met the Duke? Is that the Duke? That's not the... Wait, is that the dickhead? Trying to remember if his title was Duke. Would anywhere have that information? Can we see the Duke anywhere here? Wait, no, it was Rouen that he was at, wasn't it? Trying to remember his name. There's been so many characters. But it doesn't seem like any of these mention bro. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, it's very interesting that everyone's being given forced vacation. Okay, so we're going into the west block here. There's where the church is and a shop down there. All right. So are all those rumors about the terrorist attack true? Hope it doesn't adversely affect our cost of living. Yeah, I'd hate to be in a cost of living crisis, right guys? That would be terrible. Libelle News Service. Welcome to Libelle News. Despite our name, we're totally non-partisan, I swear. First floor is information, second floor is newsroom, third floor is printing. There's almost nobody in the newsroom these days, so I've kind of been put in charge of it by default. If I don't get that manuscript soon, my editor will kill me. Nihon and Noticia are so much stricter than the chief. I know that crest. Would you two happen to be the junior bracers Estelle and Joshua? I don't know. Who's asking? I'm the editor-in-chief of the Libelle News. I've heard about you two from both Niall and Dorothy. Oh, okay. That's us then. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're avid readers. Ah, glad to hear it. Did you want to see Niall? Yes? What? Estelle? Not especially. Good, because he's not here. He won't be back for a while. Okay. Niall is out right now getting us some juicy nuggets of reportable goodness. The scoop, the skinny. He won't be back for a while. Love to get both the scoop and the skinny. The prelims are going to start here soon. Camera, check. Press pass, check. Double check. Checkbook, yes. You don't check the checkbook? You yes the checkbook? Bro. What are we even doing here? And then here is a coffee house, okay. This is a really relaxing place. I kill many an hour here, just sipping a cuppa and reading. Hello and welcome to the Barrel Coffee House. We have almost any kind of coffee you can imagine. Go right ahead and make yourself at home. Chef's curry, do we have that? Probably not, right? Nice. Okay, we've got the vegetable sandwich. We do not have the rich espresso. Yoink. Nothing else. I swear, ever since we moved here to the capital, all he's done is piss his life away. We just moved here. Ever since I was a child, it's been a dream of mine to live in the royal capital. Are you the one she's talking about? For sale? Easy conversion to restaurant, huh? It's locked. Interesting. This is totally going to be a thing. This is like an escape route from the castle or something, like a backdoor exit or something like that. It's got the symbol above it. That's the news service, right? Yes. Tiny little bit there, with nothing in it. Okay. I must clean the house before the master's return. Ah, hello there. Please forgive my appearance. You caught me in the midst of cooking beef stew for my granddaughter. Yay, Grandpa's coming home. I hope he gets here right now. No? How about now? Still no? Oh, boo. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh boy. It's time to just see how much money the church has in this place. The port is closed right now as an anti-terrorist measure. Right, this is where the port would be. Gotcha. Harbor District. I just saw some guys in handcuffs being led around by a group of soldiers. They came from the docks. Interesting. Oh boy, Gransel Cathedral. Okay, let's do the middle bit first, I guess. Idios watches over us, always. We must treasure every day of the life she has given us. I hope Sister May is doing well in Roland. Although I practice religious duties the same as anyone else in my position, I am also in charge of instructing the newly cloistered. And our ranks have been bolstered recently, but the new sister is currently out gathering grasses and herbs for us. I thought perhaps I could take the initiative and fund the mixing of a medicine for Her Majesty's ailment, but not a soul seems to know her symptoms. No one has been told, and no one is allowed audience. The head maid, Hilda, requested an audience, but was turned away by a man in black armor. Men in black. Bum, 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 bum. Even the fucking balcony is bigger, dude. Welcome to our local cathedral, where the Septian faith is kept alive. Fuck the Septian faith. You're all probably evil. I have zero trust for churches in fantasy. I think I've yet to meet a fantasy world where the church is the good guy. It would be a first. So the automatic position I take is you're bad until proven otherwise. How long do they plan to keep the port closed anyway? I don't know, man. Ask someone who is fucking in charge, maybe? It's good to be home after such a... Oh, this is Cigaro. Oh, hi. I thought you were a kid, but you're not. It's good to be home after such a long pilgrimage. A new sister joined the cathedral in my absence. I must familiarize myself with her name. So busy again. I did so much shopping that getting it all sorted out is going to take forever. My husband got to enjoy his churches, and I got to enjoy my shopping. It was win-win for us, both husband and wife. Okay, that's everything here, yes. Yeah, that's the for sale one. Think I've been in everywhere here. So then we go back through here, which takes us out here into the main road bit there, and then we need to go to the east block. The only place we haven't been yet other than the Bracer Guild. And this place looks big. Fuck me. Ah, it's so big. Why is that a different color? This little jutty outbit is a darker blue than everywhere else. And down here. There's this ice cream shop here in the East Block that is simply to die for. Oh, hi. Are you here to watch the martial arts competition? This is the embassy for the Calvard Republic. Sorry, but only those who are here on official business may enter. Wonder if Zin can go in there. I guess it's just, that's why it's darker, because this is a tiny little indoor room thing? Sure, I guess. Not sure why that exists, but okay. Fucking hell, this department store is as big as the entire market in Bose. Hello, looking for a little memento of your visit? What have we got? Anything I don't have? I don't have prevents petrify. Sure. I have everything else. It would make for a really nice gift, don't you think? My daughter and I came from a small village in Yuan called Minoria to see the capital. Oh, hi. I'm on a trip with my mummy. The girl over there giving out free tea samples, that's my twin sister, Kitty. She's the most popular waitress here right now. She stole the tea selling position from me and said it was okay because she's older and wiser. She actually said wiser. I'll show her. I'll be the best tea seller ever. Okay, we've got some in the inventory. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Ooh, they have stuff from Revenue. A score. But why is it you can only ever find the things you want when you have no money? Welcome. Would you like to try a free sample of our tea? I can even teach you how to prepare your own cup. Okay, so these are just exits to the store. That makes sense. I flew in from Bose to sell some of my merchandise. That's another exit then. Yes. So there's no, like, second floor up here, I guess. Welcome to the Edel department store, where your money goes far and really wants to play. Ah! Issue motherfucking 8. There it is. City shaken over possible sedition conspiracy. Sudden mistrust falls on elite group. How are we doing for everything else? We can get one more revive. Cool. Hey, look who it is. Shock over Royal Guard arrests. According to a statement issued by the Intelligence Division late last night, the Royal Guard conspired to revolt within the Royal City. Wow, that's so crazy that the Intelligence Division would tell you that. This shocker occurred when the group was confronted by the Intelligence Division's Special Operations Unit, which identified the unfolding plot. Following the incident, the Army Strategic Operations Headquarters called for an immediate stand down of the Royal Guard. It also appears that the incident at the Central Factory was the work of this seditionist movement, led by former Royal Guard members. Evidence gathered from the attack seems to have been a deciding factor in IDing the culprits. Ex-First Lieutenant Julia Schwartz, pictured above, is currently on the run with a number of her fellow officers. A warrant has been issued for their arrest. Herb Royal Villa on lockdown. The Intelligence Division has set up headquarters in the Herb Royal Villa and is preparing for an attack by the insurgent unit. In the meantime, entry into the area surrounding the villa is strictly prohibited. Suspicion of the elite unit. A sedition plot, an attack on the Central Factory. Her Majesty's most trusted unit has suddenly, like a bolt out of the blue, been accused of some truly heinous crimes. These shocking events have sent citizens of the Royal City reeling in a state of bafflement. Yet there has still been no word from the Intelligence Division about the evidence or motive behind these incidents. In the interest of public sentiment, should not swift steps be taken to demonstrate clearly the grounds for these claims? A postponement of festivities. A royal official disclosed today that Her Majesty Queen Alicia appears to have fallen ill and is presently recuperating in the royal keep. It was also noted that Princess Claudia would be attending to the needs of her grandmother, Her Royal Highness. For the time being, the Honourable Duke Dunan von Auslees, that was his name, wasn't it? Duke Dunan, will be assuming all official duties in her stead. Right, well that's fucking terrible. It is conceivable that there may be a postponement of the annual festivities if Her Majesty's recovery is unfavourable. In the Royal City, already taken aback at the arrest of the unit within the Royal Army, this is another piece of depressing news for all the peace-loving citizens. Our prayers go out to Her Majesty for a speedy recovery. The martial arts competition begins. This year's martial arts competition is hosted by the Honourable Duke Dunan von Auslees in place of Her Majesty, and despite the uncertainty arising from recent events, the preliminary rounds will begin as scheduled. Owing to the Duke's strong inclination to have teams of 4 battle it out, this year's match format was changed. The sudden modification sent competitors scrambling in an effort to assemble teams. It appears, however, that one competitor, a citizen of the Republic, has elected to go it alone for the time being. Is that going to be Zin? This solitary challenger, will he be able to make it through the preliminaries? I feel like that's going to be Zin. Cool. You didn't have anything else, did you? No, that was just that. Okay. So what's over here? Oh, a whole bunch of people. It looks as if they changed around a lot of the rules this year for some reason. Oh, okay, this is going to be the entrance to that joint. The fight joint. The border garrison team is totally going to win again this year. I can't believe the Royal Guardsmen aren't fighting. I wanted to see Lieutenant Schwartz do her thing. Why did I even bother buying an advance ticket? So let's see. Who should I cheer for this year? Maybe I'll just cheer for blood. Doesn't matter whose. Okay, Robin, you might want to seek professional help.
現在当アリーナでは武術大会予選試合が開催中です。ご入場の方はチケットをお出しください。チケット売り場は右手の方にございます。
Hi. Welcome to the Grand Arena. There's still some time before the match begins. Please feel free to wait in line with the other spectators if you wish. Okay, ticket sales are to the right, but I can't actually buy any. Fuck you too.
現在当アリーナではご入場の方はチケット売り
Everyone in the city always looks forward to the annual martial arts competition. I'm sure. Right. Anything else? What's all the way down here? Another gate of the same kind as in the opposite corner of the city. That's interesting. Just ahead is the Erebonian embassy. The general public is prohibited from passing beyond this point. Official business only, I'm afraid. The History Museum. Hey, look who it is. Bro is much obliged. Well, if it isn't my favorite professor. I suspected I might see you here today. Okay, well, that confirms everything we've heard about Bro. Which he got background checked by the guys at the fucking gateway, you know, the border place. He did get his ID checked there, but we hadn't had like official like first-hand confirmation, but this is first-hand confirmation that Bro is who he says he is, so that's something at least. That's a point in his favor. Welcome to the Gransel Museum of History. Our newest exhibit, Le Burle and the Modernist Wave, is now open to the public. It's gripping. The museum's job isn't just to show off old relics. We're also responsible for collecting, cataloging, and storing all of it. And we work with researchers like Professor Alba as well. I would like some information on all the fucking relics and shit you have. That'd be good. Give me the lore! Give me the lore on ancient relics! Why can I not click anything? Give me the lore, you bastards! The tetracyclic tower outer wall segment. Age pre-Septian. This wall segment was cut and carried from a tetracyclic tower, a structure built shortly after the Great Collapse. Right, those are the 4 towers. An outer wall segment was cut and carried from one of them here. Oh, this itself is the segment. Depicted upon it are a staff-wielding priest and a winged godlike being, typical of period... How do you pronounce this? I feel like this is not pronounced frescas. I feel like that's pronounced some other way, and I can't remember what it is. Scholars continue to examine the design for any connection with Eidos. This feels important as fuck. This feels important as fuck. A staff-wielding priest and a winged godlike being. I guess all we can do is keep it in mind for now, but that definitely feels like it's going to be important. Welcome to the Gransel Museum of History. And you... Oh, wait, we already fucking talked to you. No. Oh, okay, so there's a bunch of these. Okay, I'm getting my lore after all. Floor tile, Preception. A piece of tiled floor from inside a ruined building. Broken stones fit together to create beautiful and intricate patterns. Stone pillar with relief, found at the bottom of Lake Valeria. Adorned with reliefs similar to those found on the walls of the tetracyclic towers. Am I going to get my wish come true? A long time ago, I think we were in Rouen, maybe? I was saying how the fact that there's this lake right in the center of the country and it's big, I was saying maybe there's something in there that's going to like rise up. And this feels like it might be linked to that potentially. And I also said that the towers are all obviously I mean, everything's circling the lake because the lake's in the center, but the towers are sort of like circling the lake. And then this is now adorned with reliefs similar to those on the walls of the towers. And it was found at the bottom of the lake. So like maybe a bigger tower is gonna ascend through the middle of the lake or something and connect them all, and then shit goes down, or I don't know. But it feels important. Ancient lantern. A device built to hold fire, most often found near towers and other ceremonial structures, may have religious significance. Pre-Septian calendar. Oh boy, the ancient civilization of Zemuria. Around 1,200 years ago, the advanced civilization of Zemuria was at its peak. Then, suddenly and inexplicably, it disappeared. Which is definitely going to be what will happen to our current day civilization. It's like the Reapers, you know? A great collapse occurred, destroying the Zemurian culture and plunging its people into a dark age of ruin. The items exhibited on the first floor are from the very beginning of this era. They aren't believed to be the product of the ancient civilization itself, but nonetheless its influence is clearly visible upon them, giving them immense academic worth. It does feel like it's going to be a similar like Mass Effect vibe of thing, where it's like their technology had ascended to a point where something comes to wipe them out or something like that. I don't know. And now we're getting orbments and orbital powers and all this, and our technology is advancing rapidly. I don't know. Septian calendar 1 to 500, the Dark Age of Ruin. So it was a 500-year Dark Age following the Great Collapse 1,200 years ago. Immediately following the Great Collapse, the world was plunged into confusion, signaling the beginning of what came to be referred to as the Dark Ages. That's crazy that, like, it's like almost half the whole time period. Like, if it was 1 to 600, that would be half. It was 1,200 years ago, and half of that entire time from when this great civilization, advanced civilization collapsed, almost 50% of the gap from then to now is the Dark Age of Ruin. This era was defined by almost endless conflict between various powers and numerous nations, large and small, and lasted for roughly 500 years. Knight's equipment, Septian calendar 500. In an era defined by conflict, war became a way of life, and as a result, warriors came to wield great influence in society. This eventually led to them becoming a privileged social class of their own. The knights wielded armaments like these when they went out onto the battlefield, returning with more spoils and land, and gradually increasing their influence and power all the more. This is perfect. This is exactly what I was wanting. This is literally the exact kind of shit I was wanting. Actual, like, going into lore on stuff. Please tell me there's more upstairs. There's not any... I didn't miss any over here. Any... Let me just double check. There wasn't any... Because I didn't read anything up here, but no, that's like a research room or something. More upstairs, please? Yes. Okay, wait, this has jumped a bit. Hang on. What about... Oh, I can't spin the camera. I was like, maybe the left side, because that's a bit of a jump in time. What about here? Here we go. Okay, so that's weird. This is... I feel like the middle floor should have continued on from the bottom floor, and then the top floor should be the most recent, but it's not. The bottom floor is the oldest, and then the middle floor is more recent, and then this is older again, so that's weird. Septian calendar 500 to 1100. Okay, so a big 600-year gap here. The Septian era. The first appearance of the Septian Church occurred around the year 500 and marked the end of the Dark Ages. Okay, so that was when they decided to, like, note that down. It's when the Septian Church was formed. They were like, right, Dark Ages over, mate. We found God again. The church, centered around the goddess of the sky Eidos and espousing an ideology of human salvation, began to take an active role in society and rapidly permeated social consciousness. Eventually, the nobility and knight class could no longer ignore the church's power, and a new order was established with the church at the center. I wonder where they got it from. So, you've been in the Dark Ages for 500 years, and you're now establishing a church centered around the goddess of the sky Eidos. So where is that coming from? Is that like is there a previous religion that also worshipped Eidos and then like back in the day, and then Dark Ages happened, and we lost the details, and then the new church is rediscovering the ancient texts, and you know they've found their Bible, and they're learning about the goddess Eidos, and that's what they're forming the church around? Or are they just like pulling this out of their arse? Are they just like, fuck, we sure need something social to rally around? Goddess Eidos, yes, great goddess of the sky, let me just fucking make this shit up, kind of thing, you know? I wonder where they actually pulled the idea from. What did they... Is it because maybe it's just like a person? If it's something they found that they were like worshipping or something, maybe it's actually just like some mythological telling of some actual person's life, and they're turning it into a goddess or something. But it was just back, you know, hundreds of years ago. They were just a person, Eidos, that was doing good shit and got turned into, like, evangelized and turned into a hero or something. Curious, very curious. Ancient artifacts, age unknown. Artifact, noun, a relic of any shape or size found in an ancient ruin and generally of unknown or uncertain purpose. The church believes these artifacts have some connection with the Septarians. Ooh. Gifts from Eidos. Fucking very rare mention of the Septarians. Things I want to learn about more than anything else, potentially. We learned about them in the very first tower of the game, back in the fucking prologue. And then almost have never heard of them since. But I'm extremely, extremely, extremely curious and excited to learn more. And their recovery is one of the duties that the church fulfills. Artifacts are said to have supernatural powers, but those on display here are all ones that have since lost said powers and are no longer functional. Hello, fucking sewing wheel? The medieval loom. Ancient age, rather. Septian calendar 900. Okay. So 400 years after the Dark Ages ended, a man-powered machine used to spin thread. As the Septian era continued and people became accustomed to peace, cotton and other crops became more widely cultivated and sold. This was also the era in which handicrafts with the intent to obtain money came into practice. Church Testaments manuscript, Septian calendar 500, so this is right when the church was founded. A handwritten copy of the scriptures used by the church at the end of the Dark Ages. The ability to print did not exist in the Middle Ages, leaving no choice but to copy by hand onto pieces of parchment. Church ritual items, approximately 900. The church has long been a source of art, and this has been true since the dawn of the Septian era. It was around the year 900, however, that the current likeness of Eidos is thought to have been first created. Now that's fucking interesting. They went 400 years with either no depiction of Eidos, or with a depiction that they later changed of Eidos. 400 years, and then you create a new likeness of Eidos. Likewise, many of the ritual items used by the church today first assumed their present forms in this time period too. So, okay. So what happened then? There must have been some, like, coup or something at the head of the church. There must have been some kind of takeover or something, because this just, like, that just doesn't happen, right? You don't get a religion that has been going for 400 years and then suddenly everything changes. 400 years later, suddenly many ritual items are being introduced. It's like, this is now this. We're gaining new forms of all this, that, and the other. We've got a whole new form of our literal god. Like, I feel like most religions would consider that blasphemy for people to be like, actually, no. What you thought God looked like was a lie, and actually this is what God looks like. People, there's like kind of a crazy change. I feel like there had to be some kind of coup in the church, or some takeover of some description that led to a whole bunch of shit suddenly changing. And this was only 300 years ago, right? We're in 1200 now, yeah? Okay, cool. Can't read that. We read that. And then this goes down to here. Airships and shit, different variants of airships. And then 1150 to 1200, which is now the Orbital post-revolutionary world. It's only been 50 years since... it's never not going to be funny, is it? Since Professor Epstein invented... Apparently it's supposed to be pronounced Epstein, like Einstein. Supposedly it's pronounced Epstein, but am I going to call it Epstein? I don't know about that. It's too funny. Invented ornaments and world technology has advanced at lightning speed ever since. Perhaps the most notable representative of these advancements is the modern orbital-powered airship. These orbital ships are already used extensively in Labar, but neighboring nations such as Erebonia have also begun to devote themselves to their manufacture as well, and smaller-sized airships are also used. And that is everything. I believe that is everything. What a fucking great place. My new favorite place in the game. I wish there was more. I need more. God damn it. Love it. I fucking love learning the lore of like fantasy places that have clearly had a rich world built around them, you know? But sometimes it's not worth it. Sometimes it's like people just aren't putting in the effort. It's just very like surface level stuff that is never going to amount to anything or be followed up on or have things pulled from the lore to be used in current times and stuff. It's just, you know, window dressing. But other times you have games like this and it's like, especially when you know it's got 13 entries and counting in the series and you know it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, this is important stuff that will have some relevance, you know, going forwards. And yeah, I love it. I love it. Fantastic. My favorite place in the game. Right, so that's there. And then up here was what? This is the landing port. Okay. Rodent Zeiss and Calvard Republic. We apologize and thank you for your patience. Due to Royal Army inspection procedures, our departure and arrival times alike have been severely delayed. Further information regarding the boarding process will be given upon the orbital ship's arrival in port. Holy fuck, man. This city is so big, dude. I finally made it to Gransel. Our arrival was delayed for army inspections. Thanks to all these Royal Army inspections, our flight schedules are in shambles. I've been taking a lot of complaints from customers, but I'm at a total loss as to where I can go to file some of my own. It's not even our fault, yet we're the ones who end up having to apologize for it. Welcome to Labarl Orbital Ship. I am nervous as to how long NPC rounds in this final area are going to take, because this one has taken an hour. Granted, I won't be like reading the entire museum every time and stuff, but we've been going an hour and we've only gone around the city. We haven't even, like, because there's going to be a bunch of other places around, like villages and shit, right? Or, well, actually, are there? I say that. There's the Royal Villa, and I guess there's the gates. But actually, I suppose there isn't that much here. It's not like Zeiss, where it's like, oh, yes, over here you have the fortress, and the gate, and the tower, and the fort, and the village over here, and, you know, it's maybe not quite as much, but still, the city alone is just a massive, massive, massive round. The Arcade is specifically owned by the royal family. The royal army shouldn't have any authority to impound it. Has Her Majesty truly given them the authority to do such a thing? The Arcade has been impounded. No civilians allowed near it. That is weird, isn't it? Traffic control tower. This new maintenance chief, well, let me put it to you this way. Ever managed a maintenance team before? No? You'd still be better at the job. I wish we'd been given a real man. Someone we could actually depend on and trust. Ever since I became head of maintenance, everything's just gone to hell around me. First it was the Sky Bandits, now there are these terrorists. These are some dark times. And also, your staff hates you. The first run around is always the slowest, so it will be slightly faster, but it's going to be long. It's definitely going to be the longest in the series. In the game, rather. Longest in the series? Who knows? Maybe. I've heard they can get way longer in future, though, so probably not. This was another secret exit, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. That's to the north block. Was there anyone chilling down here? Nope. And then up here we have you guys. Come and get it. Who wants some cold and creamy homemade ice cream? Homemade ice ice cream. Me. Okay, I have those three. I do not have the special ice cream, which restores CP. Iced sweet with mysterious glow. Okay. And heals 1,000. Sure. Since I was locked up during the Sky Bandit incident, the company gave me a long-paid vacation as compensation. I'm grateful to be able to spend this time with my son. Today, Mum said she's going to play with me all day. The second orbly-powered clock, made in year 1163 of the Septian calendar by Zycian manufacturers. Cool. Is that it? Did we just complete our first ever round? I think we did. I think we just completed our first ever round, and what a fucking round it was. Cool, okay. Well, unless I am missing something, which I don't think I am, let's go check in with the Bracer Guild.